Hey, everybody. Very dangerous man here. Well, I went and did it. I upgraded everything. I also installed that loader mod I've been threatening to do. It seems like it was working fine a minute ago. Who knows what it's doing now. Updated everything to latest. I don't think it completely wrecked my factory. The mod isn't going forward with the same velocity it used to. Anyway, I'm also starting on my campaign to fix the numels. It's probably going to be easy, but finding out which screw to turn is going to take hours. But here we are. Here, let's go over the main update. The main thing. I went and I installed... Here, can I even show you? Can I show you? Can I show you from the mod list? Oh, no, we're not doing that. Can I see my mods? Oh, maybe not. If I backed all the way out, maybe. Anyway, there's a lot of loader mods that make loaders stack. Look at that. Look at that. Stacked. Stacked. It's coming out stacked now. Do you see that? I feel that this is just proper. It feels right. It's awesome. I don't think there's any reason for this not to exist. And in talking with people, it's more that Arundel isn't interested in updating his mods anymore, being that he's now a employee of Factorio Incorporated. He updates the game, not his mods. So this is just a straight improvement, and I feel it is correct. And we'll go through and we'll fix all this later. Anyway, who knows what else is broken? There's like 6, maybe even... It's about 6 months worth of changes that I'm getting all at once right now. Any one of which could break everything. Absolutely everything. I like this ring right here. But I don't know what. Do you know what I know how to do? Chores. Here, let's go. Oh, this has exclamation points. Let's go do that. Oh, evac fertilizer from Yatoi. Right. Got it. I know what this is. This is funny. So we have the upgrade that makes fertilizer when you make your toy stuff. Only the south area has... Boom. The south area has no way to get rid of the fertilizer. It doesn't... It's funny like that. It's funny. Are you not laughing? Why aren't you laughing? It's funny. Anyway, we gotta get rid of this stuff. Fert. This has to get evac'd in order for this area to work at all. Oh, we don't have space. How very sad. Alright, we can fix it though. So, this episode is all going to be about what is suddenly breaking. Is this advisable? Where are you going? Oh, you're going south. It's hard to tell now. They're so long. What a terrible problem to have, right? There. Just straight in. Is this okay? Because it's just clogging the belt with fertilizer. And it's going to take a while to clear it all out. They'll work on it. Probably need another hand, right? Okay. Easy enough. Okay. Good. And we have to make a separate Yatoi plant area. Only that's got a question mark associated with it. We can't go right now because we can't get our stuff out because it's all clogged. And this one doesn't have any sand because it can't put more sand on the belt because it's all clogged. Alright, we're just going to leave this. And we're going to be back. This is going to be a big one. Oh, we should go do that. We should go do that right now. Back when I was fixing all of the mixers, I should have considered fixing the mixiest of mixers. And that's what this one right here. Only it's just going the wrong way. The mixiest of mixers is not doing so hot. Irk. And that means I gotta take that off. There. Now we're mixing even more, right? This was clearly in the plans. I really should loop it back around below it just to make it work out. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I got lots of biomass in my inventory. But I do know I can check that off. And whether or not it does anything, I don't know. The factory doesn't seem broken beyond belief so far. That's good, right? And extra fertilizer. This fertilizer turret is just fantastic. It really is. Who can say no to excess fertilizer? Problem is we have to get more of it off. Can we do this? And just have another one? Oh, is this a bonus? Maybe I should have been doing that all the time. Alright, we're just going to let that go. What am I doing now? Check agar makers in medical wing. Do I remember what this is about? Well, it says the medical wing, so let's start there, right? What makes agar in here? What? Where is the agar makers? Right here? That would make sense. That's agar. What's our problem? This is making agar for this stuff. And this needs low power. Oh. Oh, it happened. Okay. Okay, we have to drop everything and we have to put in more power plants. It just has to. Look at that. Okay. It finally happened. You eat 3 a second, and this produces nowhere near enough. Just nowhere near. The problem is, it's limited by the amount of seaweed that can be made. And so the best we can do is prod it, and then speed the entire area. Right? Don't get me wrong. That's exactly what I'm gearing up to do. But we're not going to get some amazing increase off of this because we're limited by seaweed. Alright, that's eating 2.4 a second. And we're not making that much. So it's going to flicker. So we're making a little more agar, I guess. We can be proud of ourselves about that. Go us. Here. I give to you efficiency mods. Because we're in the middle of a power outage. Alright. Alright, it's time to take all of this and just put it down. No matter what I thought my plans would be today, no matter what I imagined I would be doing, I'm now doing something else. We're dealing with this. That means building a better power plant area. You know what? I got no problem with this. So let's go pave. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Let me know if this sounds familiar to anyone in the... Oh, hold on. I'll explain myself in a minute. Alright, back. This isn't the first time I'm going to have to do this. This isn't the last time I'm going to have to do this either. Here, context. It is Friday evening, and so, like all good computer people, I am indoors managing large, long-running processes that have to go over the weekend. Because I am cursed to be a slave to the machine. I am the one that must supervise this process. You know, you run a command, and it's going to take literally 48 hours for this job to complete. Like, easily that long. Well, no. 1 day, but somewhere between 1 day and 48 hours, I think. And I got to get it started because I need this up and going next week. And it has to be after hours because it would cause problems if these changes were observed. So I have to keep an eye on my other window, my other monitor, where the progress of this process is slowly reporting, and we just hit a milestone right there. I'm now beginning the grand unzipping, in which the very large file, which I will henceforth refer to as the subject, is slowly being entered into this world. The suspect, the subject, that which I am paying attention to. Oh, I need to get a bunch of, oh no. Oh, okay, good. Thought for a second I had it on. Why are people, oh, it's because you guys aren't subject to it. The oculas. It's actually kind of a problem. Why don't I have more cliff explosives? Where are my cliff explosives? No, really, where are my cliff explosives? Are you in the South Factory? Oh, you... No? No? Oh, now you need a grenade? And you didn't used to need a grenade. Wait, what? Apparently not. Alright. So you need 1 grenade for every 10 explosives? Alright, let's go 10 to this, because I'm surely going to need this before it's all over. So once the subject enters the world, I will begin performing actions upon the subject, which will take all weekend. Load items. Explosive. Equals, I don't know. Stacks to 100. Stacks to 50. Just get 1,000. And then grenades do what? Stacks to 100. Yeah, whatever. We'll make it work. Where do grenades get made? Oh, that's a better question, isn't it? The world all around me is strange and hostile. That's where we make drill heads. Where do we make grenades? Who knows this information? Where can I go to reveal this mystery? Where do the grenades come from? Ah, right there. Right by the shale oil. Because that makes sense. Alright. We gotta get through this quick. We gotta go. Because of, Oh. Alright. So this is coming in on... Alright, so this doesn't have to be like this. What we need, then... Are we not connected? Did something change? Am I different? I have not considered that. This is a buffer chest. We have to request from buffer chests. All right. That's probably not what I want long term, but we can lie to ourselves pretty easily. It's not hard. Wait a second, what was that guy doing? Why would anyone need cliff explosives? Oh, that's probably a... Okay, yeah. An external whale. Got it. Less talk, more do. Oh, next step is happening. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Alright, time for paving and story time. And good news is I got both. I got some stuff to talk about. I started the grand job that I expect to take many, 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 many hours. And I'm just sitting here just now realizing this is probably foolish and futile of me. Context. This is Friday night for me. And more importantly, this is the Friday night before Snowmageddon in where I live. We're supposed to be getting snow. I've heard someone whisper in terms of complete horror. Horror like you can't imagine that we might get anywhere from 8 to 1 feet of snow. Now, I mean, I used to live in a place where a foot of snow was expected every couple of weeks. Okay, that's probably putting it a little too much. It was an expected part of your winter experience that you will encounter a foot of snow. You have snow blowers and snow removal equipment specifically for this happening because it's worthwhile for you to have it because it's going to happen again and again and again and again. And as a kid, I used to build like really fantastic snow forts because the snow plows would come through with their big heavy blades, will push up this absolute rampart of snow, and we would, kids, everyone in the neighborhood would just go nuts on it, on this natural snow fortification, building tunnels, flinging snowballs across the street. It's like, this is really solid core memories. Anyway, where I am now, with the people I am now, they do not share these core memories. They never got to experience this as a child. They're stunted proto-people. And so they hear snow is coming, and everyone loses their minds. Everyone loses their minds. The amount of snow, like when I was in school as a kid, the school district wanted there to be actual fatalities on the road before they would even consider canceling school. It's like they want blood. They need a blood sacrifice in order to complete the school cancelization ritual. And they don't want to hear otherwise. You get to school. Everyone's going. Let's go. What do you mean there's snow out there? Of course there's snow out there. It's winter. Now get to school. This, of course, had downsides from my point of view. There were very, very few snow days. Despite occasionally very long bus rides. But here they just they close school at a drop of a hat. I don't understand these people. These people I find myself amongst. Just different breeds, different perspectives, different risk tolerance. I don't even know. But I went to the grocery store yesterday, mostly because I wanted to see what it was like. Like, I was out and about, and I was hearing, wherever I went, I was hearing people panic about the snow coming. Like, how did I used to do this by hand? No, I used to do this first. Just absolute panic. And so I thought I would just kind of laugh at the people around. I went to the grocery store, and it was not as bad as like the great toilet paper runs of COVID. Oh, I should be putting down guides for me where people would be fighting over toilet paper, and they'd have to enforce strict one per customer rules, even though that never made even a little bit, not even vague amounts of sense. But what I saw this time going to the grocery store was just sad. Prepare yourself, if you live in a snowy area, to laugh at the stupid Americans, because I have stupid American stories for you. It's like, in the grocery store, I usually go, oh, nice, tech happened. That's great. We're going to this, right? So we want this now. And this opens up a world of pain. Yeah, like I needed anything more. Is that? No. This isn't Paul. There it is. This is everything I need to make next level cutting wheels. And I'm really enthusiastic about that. So I should do that. I'm not enthusiastic about this. So you can depressurize steam. Oh, that's for the solar concentrator. I really don't want to think about any of this, do I? I've got way too much to do already. I've researched this horror. So in the grocery store, it's like riots are coming. The food will shortly stop existing as a concept. This might be the last you ever eat. And just what people were buying was comical to me. Really? That's odd. All right, I accept this. That has to be the first rocket I launched since I upgraded all the mods. It must have done something because I got I've handcrafted a lot more than 250 items. I mean a lot more. There's going to be very few item types where I haven't handcrafted 250 of them. Like, including buildings. Alright, I don't know what that was about. It made me feel good briefly, though, so I'm getting my money's worth out of this. But, like, there is an entire wall of bagged salad for the people out there who just don't have the wherewithal to buy salad ingredients and assemble for themselves a salad. There's a pre-prepared salad in a bag. And this wall where you can buy your salad. I should have done I did this wrong. I did this backwards. I've been so long since I've done this that I just didn't do it right. Well, I'm going to use bots for the rest of it then. That's fine. And the wall of bagged salad was gone. It was completely gutted. And that's not the sad part. The sad part was the continuous line of people who kept wandering up to the wall of bagged salad and then were visibly anxious at the lack of bagged salad that they saw there. And it's like, guys, the snow isn't coming yet. The snow's not going to be here for days. If you are quote unquote snowed in, your bagged salad is not going to see you through it. It's going to wilt and go bad in the next 36 hours. That's its job. It knows what to do. It's just, and they would just wander up and just look at it. And I can almost hear like this low whining from the back of their throat, like a golden retriever in a thunderstorm. You know the sound. And it's like, no salad? What do you mean no salad? No bagged salad? Oh no, end times are upon us. Concerned whine, concerned whine. It's like, the people in this area do not know how good they have it. People in this area do not know how to deal with adversity. Oh, I set off a swarm. They're taking all this stuff from me. Where'd I put my bricks? My bricks are right here. So, I don't know if we'd count this as a good story or a bad story, but I count it as just sad. And we're going to get... I don't know. I can't predict how much we're going to get. No one knows. The world is fundamentally unknowable. We're all just going to have to deal with that. But the point is, no part of that warranted was. And the baking aisle was completely pristine. Like, if you want to get through what's coming, you're going to need some bread. You want to go make yourself some bread that you can survive the Snowmageddon. Maybe you and your family will live to see next season, just like your noble ancestors. We need to get some bread in you. You're going to have to stock up on some lentils, maybe. We got all sorts of beans. We got dry beans. We got canned beans. How are you going to get through the long winter, the Fibble winter, actually? The winter that ends all if you do not have the bean. And the beans are just stacked up, completely untouched, ignored. So, people just don't cook anymore. It's really quite sad from my point of view. While I was there, I was thinking I'll make one of my nicer soups. Extreme cold weather is good soup weather, but unfortunately I couldn't get the material because the meat department was completely sold out. I don't know what people were buying it for. It doesn't... it's something to go with their salad, obviously. But I wasn't able to get the stock I needed to actually do it right. So I just got some pork chops. And then we'll be all right. Of course we're going to be all right. So yeah, that's that story. What else to talk about? Oh, with the winter of all ending coming. The winter weather event that shall shut down society for good and for the best. It occurs to me that starting up this long 24-hour job is probably a pretty poor idea, as we are surely going to lose power at some point. Like, that's just... it's going to happen. There's no use fighting it. Alright, it's time for the grand copying, right? We start here. You need to serve as the engine of the new power production stack. Right? Why is that red? Why is that angry red? Oh, it's because those are pumps, aren't they? We're going to have to put them down angry for them to get down. I probably should have picked up any of this stuff. Alright, this doesn't have to exist. Because we already have internal power. Right? Does that make sense? So this can just connect straight up. It doesn't need anything. What we need one more soil extractor. We need moss, 4 botanical gardens, a tree farm, and we have to go get a big boy. And then grod and grod pieces. Here, let's just go grab our big boy. I ordered it made a while ago. And I actually wonder if it got there. No, we need to add in 60 utility boxes. I'm surprised those aren't coming in. Oh, they're not being asked for. And then we need 900 blue alloy. Okay, I can handle both of that. What mock was that? Was that you? Is that you? Do you go into this? Yes. Okay. We need 60. Give me 60. So, I'm probably going to lose power. And I didn't start this up using screen because I'm arrogant. And it's probably going to get about a quarter of the way done and then just stop. Because I lost power and connection. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, but it's going to mean I'm slowed down. And that's reasonable, I suppose. Take that. High pressure steam turbine number 4 enters the factory. Alright, we need stuff. It's going to be nice to see how fast I can build this out. I need a whole bunch of this. I need a whole bunch of wood processors. I need more saw blades. I'm being... look at me just vomit out all this wood. Why can I never see the saw blades? The wood processing unit. Oh, it's right there. In front of my face. I don't know how many of these we need. We're just going to take that. We need botanical gardens. I think we need 4. Right? And then we need... how many grod swamps? Like 3? Oh, we never uplifted grod, did we? That was dumb of specifically me. I think we only need 4 of these. So I mindlessly put 5 in. That's great. We need 1. We need to get rid of all these bricks. That's what we need. It's like, why do I have no space? We need 1 fastwood forestry. I should probably just give up on the idea that I'm going to actually get the things I need. So we need some grods, some moss, some better trees. How are we doing at this exact moment? Yeah. Yeah, this is what's time. It's definitely time. These are indica that time has been reached, friends. And we need saw blades. Maybe the process will surprise me. Maybe it'll only go for like 12 hours or so. That'd be nice. And then I'd be in really good condition for tomorrow. And I can just start off the next couple phases over the weekend. Just kind of look at it out of the corner of my eye. Get it all done. Yeah, we never did this. No, wait. Did we? Didn't we do another uplifter? Yeah, right there. We just never did anymore. Go us. Ultimate kings of everything. Probably just need that. Alright. Let's go bomb this in. Okay. Oh no. I didn't get enough botanical gardens because I forgot exactly that one. Ah. I am not a smart man for many, many different reasons. Oh, and one reason is going to be we're going to be short on these guys. I should have been grabbing them every single day. But I wasn't. Because of hubris. We don't need that. I came for one botanical garden. Then we probably need a lot of pipe. I should probably think maybe even a half step ahead. That might be useful. We use red belt, even though I'm not sure that's for the best. Anyway, let's not ask questions. And I still didn't get the last soil extractor. Dang it. Alright, run. We're going to slap down 10 city blocks today. Well, the beginnings of them. I don't think we're going to have the buildings for a while. But that's fine. We can add to those over time. There. Okay. How come we do not have power? You need to be... We need to be fully invested here. This is probably as good as we're going to get. Alright, gets to the outside now. And we are momentarily... How we doing here? Ooh. It's going as hard as it can. We cannot keep up. Soon this will be going a bit more efficiently. Wait a second. This is going 0.3, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. And this is going... Oh, it should be... should never be short. In fact, we should be ahead most of the time. Oh, we're slightly short on the moss. Alright, that's alright. That's fine. Why aren't you getting your CO2? Oh, do we need to prompt this with some biomass? To steal some biomass to make some CO2. Start the cycle. There. Are we primed? Oh, we also need some garage seeds, don't we? Thank you. Yoink. Oh, and you need biomass too. Alright, this is getting to be a little embarrassing, don't you think? Trying to kickstart this. Alright, there we go. Both of you are going. You will make the CO2. The CO2 will go into this. You will make the seedlings. And it is time to grab just one of them. And we are going to copy and paste this many times. Right? That has to be correct, right? Just by necessity. And then we're going to have to go get a whole bunch of seaweed. I should just go do that. And pick up all of my biomass power plants that I've been making slowly. Oh, we're going to need a lot of mods. I hadn't even thought about that. I don't know what we're running over. It's nothing important. Okay, good. I should try to make a point of going in and cleaning that up. There, that's it, right? So this doesn't exist, and this doesn't exist. Alright, so what I need is all these seaweed farms finally find a way to get out. This is way too much stuff. Why do I... Oh, everything's going to get disgorged. Don't worry about it. Let's go grab all the biomass power plants I've been saving up for this exact eventuality. Right here. Here we go. 40 of them. That's right. 40. Oh, we should probably go get a lot. I mean a lot of these. We need more. We need more. Here, you should go up to 10 now that we're not pressured at all. Up to 50, rather. You know, you can all translate my babble to what I'm actually meaning. Alright, make it real. I don't have any Lovecraft furnaces. Okay, I can go fix that. Well, I'm going to just walk down here and set up everything first. We're going to need a lot more towers. Beacons. Diet beacons. For right now, we're just handling it like this. Is that all the seaweed? Yep. We need a lot of just simple. We're gonna need a lot of boilers. A lot of stuff I don't have. We'll take a first pass. And this is gonna be a while coming in. Meaning, it's gonna take a lot of waves. We're gonna need a lot of hands. And just slowly and slowly less and less to do. So we need to get more of everything. That's okay. It can come online slowly. Ba-boom. We need more power poles, even though we don't really use those anymore. Alright. I should probably just stand still, right? How did we do? Pretty good. Is this running? Why aren't you running? Need tree seeds to kick off. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to just kind of stand here, I guess. Waiting for all the lost little sheep to come home. What can I look at? How is your toy doing? I spend a lot of time concerned with your toy. That's not very good, frankly. I think I have to make an entirely separate Yotoilo maker. There's no one here. Oh, he's coming back. How we doing? It's in stock. It's quite in stock, actually. So that means bedding is doing all right? Yes. bedding is now full. Okay. So maybe I don't have to think about that right now after all. That's good. I kind of got more things to think about. And all of this is going, except for you. You need more of rock cocoons. I think this is an item on my list to go evaluate whether I have all of the settings right there. Spoiler alert, no. No, I don't. Not even close. No. Just no. Alright, we have to get rid of everything else. Chuck the trees back. Chuck the grods back. And then just fill up on stuff. Oh, we can't. There you go. Gotta take saw blades back. And then we need just everything in enormous amounts. Hello. Hello, warehouse. I would like everything, please. We need lots of these. We need lots of these. We need lots of Lovecraft furnaces. That's enough for 5 blocks. We need more. We need seaweed still? The answer is probably yes, right? And we need lots of towers. Where can I find these? Maybe that's enough. Here, let's just go bomb through one more time. I also need lots of boilers. Where can I find those? Oh, we have to put something back. Which I 100% will do. If I had space. If I had a heart. Here, let's put an agitator stack back. Almost assured I'm going to need it immediately. But still, I want the boilers. Alright, one more time. Let's go distribute all this stuff now. Oh, we have to give it some tree seeds. Give it some wood, actually. Here you go. Do it. Yeah, that's going to keep working. And everyone here needs to be on a very specific network, and that is this network. The internal network, where everything is always okay. Right? We're going to have to get more mods of all kinds. Like, need level 1 mods, level 2 mods. Okay, good. Filling you in. Shouldn't you be starting? Yes, actually. The answer is yes. We're going to run out of pipe again. And we're out of heat exchangers. So we're running out of pipe, heat exchangers, mods, Lovecraft furnaces, seaweed. Running out of just about everything, huh? Okay. We're out of red hands. No, not quite. We're out of pipe again, though. We're going to be coming back many times for this. Yeah, much pipe. Then hands are going to be done. Towers done. Did I grab enough? Okay, I grabbed too many. And look how we're completely out of all kinds of speed mods. That's kind of funny. Where's that guy going if he's so exhausted he needs to seek refuge? Alright, so we need like 10 more seaweeds, bunch of Lovecraft furnaces, We don't need any more boilers. We need a lot of heat exchangers. That's going to be one of the hard ones. We need a lot of pipe. A lot of pipe. Seaweed will probably be... wasn't seaweed one of the first ones I did? I couldn't explain why. I know why I did Zapiers. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I guess no. I guess the answer is simply no, you have forgotten. Don't you feel dumb? And the answer is yeah. Yeah, you've dialed that one in. Thanks. And where is seaweed? There's the heat exchangers. Oh, and it was right up there. I was right, and I was confused. And, you know, hopefully we have more. All right, we need heat exchangers now. And we probably don't have anywhere near enough there, which we're just going to have to live with. That's probably going to be the thing that holds us back. All right, heat exchangers. We need lots of mods now. We need lots of seaweed. That might actually be enough. Lots and lots and lots of pipe. Heat exchangers will hold us back. Pumps are going to hold us back. Pump jacks. Let's take 2 of them. We probably don't need 2 of them. Lots of pipe. And then poles, maybe? Probably. We can get rid of all of this. Where'd you go? Right there. Get rid of all of this. Probably get rid of these pulp mills too. But that's kind of a different subject, isn't it? Alright, what else? Pipe, heat exchangers, Lovecraft furnaces, and a bunch of mods. Oh, we need more pressure pumps. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, and just all the mods we can scoop up. We need all of that, all of that, all of that. I guess everything that isn't red, huh? Alright, let's start with this. We can always come back, right? Are you running? You're getting there. You're stacking up your first dose of rot. Oh, we're going to be needing a lot of these. Okay, good. And the rest can run at low efficiency. That's just fine. They're all deeply energy positive. So if I have to run a few without sufficient backing, that is no huge... Oh, we're out of boilers too. I didn't notice that somehow. Alright, we've got pipe under control now. Oh, wait a second. We need more heat exchangers, more pipe, more boilers, more Lovecraft furnaces. Looks like we need more special seaweed. Mostly we need more heat exchangers. We need more mods everywhere. It is nice just to be able to throw this down. I wonder if anyone was keeping track and can tell me exactly how long this power plant lasted me before I just blew completely through it? That's kind of that'd be a funny question. I wonder how long this is going to last. I wonder how long this one's going to last relative to the other one. I want to say I am becoming more and more reckless with energy over time. Alright, so that's completely done now. Completely moduled in place. We somehow just barely made it with pipe. That's kind of funny. We're not going to have a huge number of mods waiting for us. So is this where I just kind of leave it for a bit? Do I do anything more here? Yeah, we don't need that. Is there something more to do? Lovecraft furnaces? I can scrape those up. Boilers I can scrape up too. You. That's probably not enough. And then Lovecraft furnaces are around. They are around. Fern. Right there. So like I said, they're around. I think this should be the last trip out. So we should be almost... Oh, we have to put in hot molten salt. Do they join the same network? Or no, we're just going to import some. Where does the cold salt go in? Why is this full of gasoline? Why is this full of kerosene? Okay, this is a actual real concern. Maybe it's all the way at the end. Yes. Yes, indeed. So, that's unfortunate. Goodbye, 10k kerosene. Oh, we have to go get... No, we're going to be getting heat exchangers for the next 3 episodes. That's not fine, but that's expected. Alright, we want you. We want you to underflow less than 20. My favorite tank. Which still is here. I wasn't expecting that. There we go. Now these guys will start filling up as it pumps over enough of this molten salt. Maybe I should go less than that. 5 is the number, probably. Alright, good. We are starting to make... Well, actually, why is this so slow? It's not so slow. Okay. Adding in the molten salt is slow. Okay. So this is making the steam. And this is not connected to anything, so the steam is building up. But we can join you in. Join in the chant. So now it's producing gigawatts. Enough? Look at this disaster. Utter disaster. It never came back up. We never stuck our head above water. Alright. Alright. Well, I've got a solution for you. I got a system. Do you hear me? It's a system. Alright, get in the bus. What am I missing now? I'm missing critical mods. This is good, and that's good, and that's all getting to where it needs to be, hopefully. I'll have to audit that. So it shows we need level 1 efficiency mods, and that doesn't stop anything. And right here is actual bottlenecks, and that we need more heat exchangers. Okay. We need more heat exchangers, more level 1 efficiency mods. Yeah. That's where we are. And everything's going to be turning on now anyway. So we're up and going. We added very close to 150 gigawatts of power into the system right now. That's tidy. Very tidy. Steam's building up. I wonder how this number is calculated. The maximum gigawatts the factory can make. I don't understand it all. All right, so it was more than 10 hours. It was right about here is when I turned it on. So it lasted 35 hours or so. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. How long will this one last? I want to say 20. 20 sounds good to me. When I look back, we're going to see another flat line of we have all the power we need. And then 20 hours from them, 10 episodes, it's going to start coming back. The jaggedness. All right, why is science not going? This is very nice. It's going to be less nice when I have to deal with that. But so far, very nice. Power. Tell me of it. That's how it always is. Pi-Sci 3 probably needs to be slowed down. Even though there's nothing here, huh? No, there's some there. Maybe it needs to be slowed down. We're going to slow it down a little bit. So there's no way to vent out right now. We just took... Well, it's going to rot some stuff. That's no good. There. So everything that takes rottable material, except propolis. Here, we're just going to take everything off. Okay. Now these guys are just, well, how about instead of doing that? Well, no, it's just going to reject stuff then. All right, I had it right. Turn it, turn it. Okay, where are we stuck? Ah, yes, diamonds. I remember this from yesterday, and this is Greece. You're about to go, like you're literally about to take off. Yes. All right, so you have a full thing of diamonds. I'm choosing not to care any further about this problem. This is pressurizing ever so slowly. Is this all going? Why aren't you going? Oh, you don't have any bile crud yet. Alright, so we're just going to have to watch out for heat exchangers. And we need how many of them? 12. 13. We need 13 heat exchangers. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we get to memorize where they are in our factory. They're right here. They need ASP. Alright, I'm not going to stress about it. We have done a thing, a full hour into the episode. Actually, it's hard to be critical of this. Because like I say, a full hour into the episode, we're just getting started. But in a full hour into the episode, we have laid down 10 city blocks. So, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's good. That is a solid use of one's time. Aren't you going? Oh, you're used with preference, I see. Okay, that's fine. That's pressurized. And are we all contributing? We should be, since it was just the same one copied over and over again. But you'd be surprised with like one tile off. Might cause us problems. Oh, it's also not pumping all this steam out like it did before. See, like this block right here has this tank that separates internal use, which is now, yeah, look at that. Nothing to 2 to 4 to 5? Really? It's so little? Oh, and this is it's going full speed, and now that's going full speed. So it's taking 11 gigawatts out of this to run 300 gigawatts worth of production. That's value. And then this is Doing just fine. 60 gigawatts, 60 gigawatts. No problems whatsoever. And this is the age of, there we go, 421 gigawatts online. Truly, and it's going to be better supplied soon when I get better saw blades and then better wood cutting areas. I probably needed that in my inventory for some reason. What am I doing? Now that I have accomplished that great distraction. We have stuff to do. Oh, we have to... No, we're not doing this today. Repair bot survey sounds important, though. There, take that. Because we just had a orgy of violence. Is anyone flashing for repair? No, everything's fine. Really sad we didn't pinch those guys off. Funny while there's these scorch marks here. Very funny. These guys are almost being evicted. You have to wait until space science for the rest, though. Sorry, guys. So those guys need repair. I should probably go fix that. Is that really the only one? Gotta sneeze. I've had too much soda today. I can feel it. I feel all jittery, a little fluttery inside. Over sugared, over caffeinated. I was sneezing again. Oh man, excuse me. Dead air while my body just spasms. Alright, I did that and I no longer care. We need more grease, that's very important. That means more oil. That means more power. That means speeding up oil. Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh my god, losing control of my meat. Ugh. I've been feeling pretty good lately. Okay, so right now we are making 600 a second. Let's see if we can boost these rookie numbers. Now we're at 750 a second. And now with just a matter of just 1.7. So this is times 3. So we're just going to do that to as many of these as we can find. And that's really the proper nomenclature. As many as we can find. Because they're hard to see. So another 600. And then right there. And we're going to also give you this. Because what's the point in making such an enormous power thing? We have another one up here, right? These oil derricks are limited by where I remember things are. They're hard to search for on the map. Oh, and this one's a little faster. Look at that. It's already at 750. Well, let me take you to a new age, friend. Isn't there one up here buried in the middle of, like, Fagua? Fagaway? It's in the middle of one of these. No, too far. Too far. I seem to remember... Right? Oh, no, it's not that. Oh, you're having trouble keeping up. I will help you. There you are. I want to find one more oil derrick. Maybe I can search for that? Maybe? Medium oil derrick? Medium oil? There's crude oil. Okay, that will point the way. Really? There's one right there? I just kind of walked right by it? Alright, let's go do that. Ba-boom, ba-boom. I am not really Paying a huge amount of attention to what I'm doing. 510. Nice. You go right here. So I can search by medium oil. And I'm betting you that this is going to cause me a lot of problems in terms of steam generation at oil processing. Is this? Yeah, and I already saw that. This one is very weak for some reason. Yeah, it's only got less than 1 billion left. And when you pump at 1,000 a second, that actually is meaningful. But let's go tap it, I guess. Or was it right here? You're already going at this speed, and we're going to have to spread out or find a way to phyto mine this stuff. I'm not sure if that exists, though. Alright. Now let's go take a look at oil processing and see what we have done. Because we're probably going to have to speed that too, right? Right here. Okay. We are no longer limited on crude oil. And the steam line is struggling. And that's good, I suppose. Are we making a cascade of grease now? Is grease going full speed? No, not really. We kind of have to speed this too. Oh, we can, easily done, right? I mean, we can speed it even more than that without any problem. In fact, it's time to do so. Is it time to bring the big speed here? See, how was it before? It wasn't even before because you had level 1s in there. So before it was 155 a second, 355 a second. Okay. The big speed. Well, okay, the big speed will be with an actual beacon instead of a diet beacon. This is definitely going to stress probably steam consumption, steam production. Let's take a look at crude oil. Because that is what we have. Why do it... Oh, it's probably because it was full. That makes sense. So this is our actual peak capacity. We doubled our capacity, and now it's just however much is needed. And steam is valiantly keeping pace. I wonder if oil burners can be sped. No, we have excess. What's going on here? Why are you waiting for residual oil? That seems wrong. Like, residual oil doesn't burn, for one thing. That feels like contamination. Why do I see... No. Now it's doing just fine. Okay. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, I do know what happened here. A little bit of residual oil got in somehow, and it choked these things. And that's really sad. But we have a solution. Now if we just look... Why don't I see you turn on? Ah, okay. Okay. Oh, and this is going to be a problem. Yeah, that's absolutely a problem. Tank. And then while you... less than 10,000. You do this. Good. Okay. Now you're pumping aggressively. That's pumping aggressively. Is this all one water pipe? It is. Do we need more? Entirely possible. In fact, we're just going to get ahead of that right now. There we go. One more for you. And it's making roughly 4K a second. This isn't backing up at all, but they're all going. This is increasing venting speed, and strangely enough, this isn't enough venting speed. It's supposed to just blap out everything, but it's not going. We might have to put in another bank of those. Horrifying as that thought is. This is going good. And we finally solved that problem. Ah, the residual mixture is going to be hard to vent, isn't it? Because that's dependent on this. Okay, this line needs to be blued. That is something we can do today. Right? To solve a very real problem. Then you don't have to be blue at any point beyond that. You can slow down. No. No, if we blew the line, we blew it all the way. I guess we put in one more. What we really need here is a loader. A loader, I mean, a red loader and a blue split, 2 red loaders and a blue splitter hooked up to grease up there would be self-sustaining. Anyways, residual mixture being eaten. No. Well, I wouldn't expect it to here. Yeah, we're having trouble getting rid of it. Okay, okay. So this stuff needs to accelerate. I guess the best way to do it, we all know what's about to happen here, right? There can be only one solution to this problem. Maybe I'm not gonna, those gigawatts are gonna run out faster than I anticipated. Anyone who wants to place a bet, place your bet. We're probably gonna need, oh, look at that. Look how much is slipping by. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely needs loaders. Here, we're just doing that. Where's grease? We're going to do exactly as I described. Grease line right here. It even goes right by. It even goes right through the area, tempting me. It goes right through where it needs to be. Alright, here. Stop. Stop. Okay, all of you, your time is through. We need 2 blue splitters. I need you to be output priority to that side. And then you go in here and I need red loader. Which for some reason I don't got on me. That's odd. Red loaders. Here, just take it. Do we have enough? No, we do not have enough. Luckily, we don't need them right now. Soon, though. Very soon. Red loader. Please come over. And then grease line. Just kind of make a little detour. How How much more providential could this be? All right, there we go. Now it just loads in. Maximum fast. Smooth. Not a lot of overhead from all of those inserters. Very smooth. Do you need more hands? You almost need loaders to get it out. Like, it might be more than just almost. You might need loaders to get it out. I want to say, yeah, that's exactly what has to happen here. We're making a full stacked blue belt. So we stack 6 high, and it's like 200 a second, 225 a second. This makes 80 a second, all these do. So we can't vent it fast enough. And now this poor disposal area has no chance. So what am I going to do about this? We need to get this coke out of here. This is waste coke. It needs to go. Like, this cannot keep up. It's not even a joke how little this can keep up. And now it backs up and we have problems. It's like, okay, go for a 5.5. Keep it up. Now we're at 4.4. All right, now we're at, they're eating 100 a second. 113 a second. But that's only half of a blue belt. And we got a full blue belt going right here. We need someone to come snag this. And no one's interested. What's going on here? What are you trying to do? Why are you trying to empty your cargo into the waste bin? No, friends. I don't know what you're doing, but it's wrong. Who's getting rid of waste coke? The only person using this should be the actual janitor. And this is an actual janitor getting rid of coke, and it's nowhere near as good enough. So we kind of got a substantial issue here. We are hard limited by residual mixture. We're kind of making grease. But we have to get rid of coke. And this just fills up instantly. How can we get rid of coke? If we have too much waste coke. You know, what a luxury, right? Why are you trying to empty your cargo into this? This must have been a real wacky idea I had once upon a time. Anyone taking from here should stop now that I have loaders working with stacks. You take from here? No, friend. You take from there. No. Okay, you don't do that. You just don't do that ever. Okay. Next. This whale right here. What's your job? You fill cargo there. You empty cargo there. Okay, your job's fine. You're okay. Let's go audit the rest of this now that the great change is upon us. It's only going to get better when I upgrade all this more. You are trying to dump primary production coke, which is a joke to us right now. This guy right here, try to take coke there. Try to take, no, you don't do that no more. Okay. Okay, that works. All right, next. This guy. You don't touch that anymore. Next. You're trying to dump. You're not needed anymore because I have another graphite maker. This is no longer as life and death as it used to be. Okay, that's good. Anyone else? You. This is... I mean, picking up there is alright. Picking up there is not alright. Okay, good. Lastly, is this individual. Trying to empty cargo there. You fill cargo there. No, do not do that. Fill cargo there. Okay. So we really don't have a lot of primary production in coke, which is what you'd expect. Alright, so now we have to do something to get rid of coke. Look how fast it flows in now that loaders are stacked. Alright. Who takes this away? You take coke to be burned. And then you, where are you going? Alright, you don't do this anymore. It's not your role. And then you... What is this? This is a coke to be burned area. Okay, so this is actual... This is the real one. And it's where? It's way down at the bottom. Alright, let's go pay attention to that. That's our actual real coke vent. Right here-ish. Right here. Alright. This is where the coke goes away. And we need it to go away much faster than it is currently going away. So it's currently eating 8 a second. Not good enough. Rookie numbers. 14 a second. You know what? Improved. But still, I think we can do better. Okay. I'm just going to leave that last one, I think. Because it curves and I don't want to mess with it. All right, now 38. Now that is how you get rid of coke. 38 a second. Nice. And it's hard to shovel in. I should probably blue this belt. If I do this, yeah, it's worthwhile. Okay. Like just all the way to here. We should probably use loaders here too. I mean, the answer to a lot of the... Well, there's not a lot of throughput problems here, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, so our coke destroyer is working. That guy just grabbed coke, and now we need this guy back. Oh. And it's still overflowing. We don't have a huge demand for coke at the moment, but the system is flowing. Alright, just assume it's working, right? Let's go take a look here, and this is not working enough. And our emergency destroyer is not actually working out very well. Oh, we got rid of all this tar. Really? This is waste tar. Right there. Is it going in primary production? It should, right? Alongside this? Oh, now this is going to cause problems. No, it's being consumed. No, it's being pumped in here. Ah. So that's not really right. Oh, another tech. Wonderful. That means I've been playing too long. Because we're already getting to nanozymes. Things are going way too fast now. Upgrading everything seemed to have given me a couple FPS. like 10% more. I'm still going to do an upgrade cycle real soon here, fixing numals first, but everything's going pretty well until it crashes out when I hit the next tech tier. Oh, this is doing okay now. Oh, we're through the worst of it? I don't have to do anymore? Kinda. Okay, I want to just declare this is done. I will watch it a little more. And maybe... maybe it's not done. Maybe I got problems. Let's take a look at a load dist. Alright, it jumped up 50%. And grease is being made. I kind of want it to be made faster, right? What happens when I do this? Is this overcomable? It doesn't go that much. It doesn't go that much. Oh, there's already one right there. This guy. Okay, so this is already stimmed up. That's not so great. Let's take a look at grease. Alright, pegged out now from this. So things are much, much better. And I need grease for diamonds, I think. And this looks like it has been knocked loose. We're certainly making diamonds. So I don't have to care from here on out. Alright, what was I doing? I probably shouldn't have had this notepad up this entire time. Alright, there we go. That entire time was just for that line. I've got a few more things to do, and I'm just going to throw myself into making something new. Let's look at the Arthurian line. That's kind of important, right? Let's look at numals. Where are you, numals? Rolling for numals here in the Zungror area. Doing it cheap and bad. Oh, we've got 3 already. Oh, we only need 1 more. How many do we have still in the bin? Here. Nah, I'll check back in before the end and then restock it before end of episode. I am doing a thing. It was in my head. I was checking Arthurians. Okay, got it. Sorry. Periodic brain damage from playing Pyanodons, trying to keep too much in my head at once. Right here. I have concerns that the line is not correct. The ratio is bad. Is-ly bad. It's very sparse up here, so why don't I just double what's on the belt and call it a day? Okay. That'll assuage this fear for now. Here. Oh, wow, that's a lot of cotton guts. Ah, well, more is going on. And I guess it's just... it's a long belt, I guess. I just have to tell myself that. A really long belt. Alright, there we go. Is there anything else needed? More barrels. Oh, I should probably go get more barrels. There's probably also... well, no, they're all personal barrel makers, so it didn't matter. So, yeah. Alright, we are going to double the density of everything up here. And just assume that this is going to work out. Great. Notepad. Oh, rebalance whales. Oh. So what's the actual ratio we need to make eggs? I must have known something, right? 2 bedding, 1 rock cocoon, 2 cotton gut. And so 100, 100, 100. Our number is 5. So 9,000 divided by 5 is obviously 1,800. So 1800, 3600, 3600. We do it like that, right? So this whale right here should be set up like that, and it is not. It is not. 3600, 3600. 1, 2. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, that's just it's very clean. Very lucky I got to this in time. Audit numal pools. Done. Let's go audit, and then we're going to go build. Wait, we have level 2 numals in. Do we see a spike in numalage? So we used to be at like 45 a minute, and now in the last hour we're like 25% more, 30% more. I don't know. That wasn't so great. We need to get more numal ponds. What was I here for? We're auditing these. And it's so hard to tell because they have no action. Output full. How can you do that? How can you have output full? Because you have the wrong hand going. All right, there it starts loading. All right. I have taken the first steps, that's probably the same thing, to fixing this problem. And that first step being consulting with the Discord and confirming that there is a problem with those more experienced in editing Pi than I am. And the consensus is, yes, there is a problem. So that is good. That means this is a widespread issue. My initial analysis is probably correct. This is a very widespread issue. There's a real problem with not having action at all in this, and that I couldn't see that. That's just bad. I know there is a mod you can get that puts a little dot in the corner. You shouldn't need it. You should not need something like that. It should be immediately, eminently obvious when when any building is working or not. And if you can't, at a reasonable zoom level, see that, there is a problem. We just put like probably 8 of those online. Why is science out now? Let me guess. Pi-Sci 3. What is that? We need a delivery. What are you waiting for? Diamonds again? That's a bad sign. Here, just go drop. So we're eating through those diamonds. We're probably using them for a lot of things. Let's look at oil. We are full up on everything, right? Because we burn everything else. Oh yeah, we're through the residual oil. Okay, so okay, good. Good. Unambiguously good that we are now producing all we need on that. We're producing all we need on grease too. This is nice and self-sustaining. What else? I will start working on this now. Okay, we're going to get through this today. No matter what, right? Iron Man, all the way. We can do it. Since we can conceive of it, we must see it through. So, like so, right? Probably going to need another city block. That's fine. Especially since we lose a little bit right there. And this is going well. It's going extremely... Tech is going extremely well. The entire factory is going well. Let's see if we can build this to spec and then get an answer to what we should be doing with our life. I need to go get something to drink that's not caffeinated. Everyone stay still. You don't have to move. I'll be right back. All right. I am back. I am more watered. Let's take this step right here. We should concern ourselves with this step in this block. And we're going to have to work around this, and that sucks. Is this going anywhere? No. This can go away. Nice. And like this certainly should go away. Oh my god. It is a line directly on the walkway. And while it doesn't mean as much as it used to, I'm still not going to let that go. Alright, this is an offense against good design. And the problem with it is it's right in the windmill area, you know? And the windmills don't mean as much as they used to, for reasons which should be obvious. But still, we're going to keep with our discipline. If anything, it's an aesthetic. Ooh, really? How? How is that overextending when this did not overextend? How? That doesn't make sense to me. Underflow less than 20. Very few things about fluid extents make sense to me. All right, all you come in, you come in. I have to have a decoration day soon, an enormous decoration day, because I've been so lax on it. Again, that has been a function of how much time I had. I haven't had any time to do a music video or time lapse for a very long time. So I just haven't done it. It hasn't been priority. I have learned the art of forgiving myself when I don't have time to do something, you know? All right, anyway, we're going to have to bring in cocoons and urea and formic, and that makes this stuff. This is just formic. Give me a R. Formic. Formic acid. Great. And then you will come in. What else do we need? Nothing. What else do we need? Nothing. All right, great to see. And here, we can't do this quite like this. So we need triple this, essentially. If our lodestone is 0.6 a second. 0.6 a second. One of this is 20 a second, 20 a second, 20 a second. 20 a second divided up like this. This still isn't quite enough. No, it is. Okay, this is fine. This is 20 a second, 20 a second. So I need, in fact, just one of these stacks. But this gets in the way. Oh my god, it's going to kill me. So I need 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, 4 of these, 5 of these. Yeah, that makes sense. That's not the ravings of a crazy person. So, here. Give me space. We're going to try to work around this. And we need urea and Zungror cocoons and nothing else, right? That's local, that's local, that's local. All right, so caravanserai right there. And 3 for starters. That's what I said, right? And if I want to scale up later, I do that. We need more mixers. More mixers, more centrifugal pans, I think. Pan? No, I got more of those. Just need more mixers. Off we go. Probably need a lot more mixers and centrifuges. Let's try to get ahead of the game. Centrifuges, I need more. Probably even more than that. Mixers, I need more. I need these. Oh, that's a lot. Mixer? It's probably too much. Anyway, let's just go do it. Keep going. Forward momentum. We have a lot to do before the end of the episode. It's probably going to be another 2.5 hour episode, which is fine. So turn that frown right around, and you don't eat much of anything. So what we're going to do is line you up right there. We will get Formic in. I'm really kind of bothered to see tech has stopped again. Because it should not be at this point. Because I gave him the diamonds. I gave him the diamonds. Oh, it's not you. Oh wait, you just arrived. Oh, is it just chew through it all so fast? Huh. Maybe I need to slow it down even more. Here, let's take one more out of commission. This is all a horrible mess that's just going to bite me. But whatever. Alright, one right here, right? And this is almost certainly not what is needed overall. Alright, something like that. And then in. And it's Zungroor cocoons. Alright, notepad. Let's have a discussion. We need 2 things. So nice to only deal with 2 things, you know? And this is gonna be... Why'd I do that? I got a problem with caffeine. 2 Zungroor cocoons. So I don't accidentally pick up 2 Zungroors, right? And you really, really need to be prodded right out of the gate. Nah, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. So this is 100 and 100, so our number is 7. So it's 600, 6,000, 2,400. So like that, right? So what we need now is a whale. Do you think we have that many cocoons? This is a competitor for cocoons, which might be a problem. Urea, however, we should have lots of. That's right. Load items, urea, 6,000. And then load items, Zungroor cocoons. One of the most valuable things in the factory. Right there. And we actually do have that. Well, say goodbye to him, right? Oh, and did you notice the camera stayed in place? That was something I complained about and was added in months ago, but because I was so lazy about upgrading, I only got to it now. Alright, go, do. This will arrive. Oh, I didn't do the thing, huh? There. Now go do. As he just does a spin, just utterly dabs on me. Alright, right there. Boop, 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 boop. Right. And now with the power of Formic, we have stage 1 done. Right? Formic is now in place. Alright. To be continued with prod and speed. Not right now, though. Now we need 4 of these. And you don't need anything, essentially. So, can we fit 2 comfortably here? Actually, we can. This is providential. The only problem is we have to get a line of this stuff in, and that's not this stuff, unfortunately. Actually, I don't want to slide it up. I want it to be flush with this, just for aesthetic reasons. It wastes some space, but, you know, what you're going to do. You're going to waste the space. That's what you're going to do. Okay. This is wrong. Should be like that. And this just is a liquid in, is a solid in and a liquid in. It's not that big of a problem. There you go. All right, so now I'm just going to do blue inserters. No, we're not, because it needs, because of that. Okay, in. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. It's clearly not the best, because that's right where the beacon will go when it comes time to beacon this. All right, so now we need to get this material. Oh yeah, we're not going there. We are going right there. Then we have to kind of come up, right? This causes problems, but what you gonna do? All right, and that gets the material in. Where is this guy? Hold on a second. All right, so that works out. You don't have to be here anymore, Notepad. You're doing okay. So our goal is now 5 of these or 6 of these, depending, because of, again, expansion from prod. Let's just do 5, right? Starts here. 1, 2, and then we'll do 6. Just little, I don't like leaving gaps like this, but whatever. There's room for expansion later. Don't stress over it. This is yet another liquid-liquid transformation. So, bup, 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 bup. And then the material will come in right here, right? That's where it makes most sense. There. And it's just super simple, right? It leaves a lot of space when it's just liquids in and then no solids in, you know? I'm just kind of chilling here. Waiting to prod it up. This is dumb. Aesthetic, but dumb. These guys come down and just straight over. There. Nice. So, and this can't be prodded. All right, this is important that we have more space then. Really kind of bothers me it can't be prodded. All right, this is going, that's good. This is going, that's good. This is getting there. All right, that went very quickly. Nice. But unfortunately, we don't have room to do the last. For the coup de grace. So I guess we put it right here. Okay. Let me check on power. That's wonderful. Just glorious. So we need what again? We need heat exchangers. We need better efficiency modules. That's kind of it, right? I really put that down amazingly quickly. Well, of course, it was just copy and pasting. I had been preparing for it for a while. All right, this is where struggle becomes real, right? Because, once again, we're building for 0.6. So this is 0.6, 0.6. I bet you it's 0.2 overall. So this runs both of these. You just need ethanol in. Very well. Give me ethanol. Here, let me also run off squirrel while it is in my head. Oh, big sad. There. Squirrel. All right, so we need... This is kind of a unit. And we need core shell nanoparticles. I really feel this should be prodded right out of the gate, huh? Yeah. I feel like it all should be prodded. I'm kind of wasting myself by not doing it. Especially like starting from here forward. I don't want to waste cocoons. Oh, we can't prod this? Oh no. Well, here we're kind of stuck in it then. 5-2, I suppose. Just keep them going. So we're gonna prod forward from here, but wait, this is a... For one, we can't prod it. All right, that makes sense. It's a centrifuge, but these guys will get prodded. All right, and then we'll probably just speed it on site, and it's fine, whatever. Here, let's plan for that. This is the official build starting right here. This is what we're sizing for. Let's just say this is 0.2, and now that can be one of these things. Okay, wait a second, we're not done yet. So we need how many of these? This is 0.2. It's hard to tell. But it is going to be just a few of them. Anyway, we need... 3 of these. Well, I guess this is way overbuilt then. There isn't a lot I can do about it. Anyway, it was 3 of these. So we need 9 centrifuges, and then however many of these it actually turns out to need. We'll leave room for more. We won't try to be cute. And you don't need anything. You just get installed. And that fits really well. And that's lovely. So how many of these we need? That's basically it right there, right? And of course we're doing this. So they're all at minimum electricity because we are very power conscious here in the factory. We're conscious that power exists and we need it. And this should all be on the other side. I can't help but feel I'm going to want another rank of these eventually. I feel like we're going to need another rank eventually. Like this. For when the prodding happens and the speeding happens. And these don't want to be sped very much. Alright, let's just overbuild. You know? Who's going to stop us? Who is going to stop us? The Reddit? No, the Reddit loves it when you overbuild. The Discord? Discord hasn't had any authority over me in a long time. Discord listens to me. The developers, laws of physics, my computer, the electricity supply in my general county. All of these things have a better shot of holding me back. Let's just close my eyes and keep going. This is going just remarkably well. Very pleased with the factory. What I want now is to do this. Propagate that. And then we're going to want out, right? Out. And this is how we do it. And we have room for enormous amount of expansion more at the cost of probably causing us a lot of issues when it comes to frame rate. Good trade. Good trade. All right. I no longer know what I'm doing. It is clear I do not have any idea when to stop. So let's just keep going. We have no choice but to keep going. We can't stop now. Not after all the things we've done. Can't just go back. Okay, done. Now we have to get this stuff in. This should be relatively easy, right? Because it is literally just hooking it up to this stuff. I have no idea where the bottleneck will going to be in this because all of my plans I've just kind of tossed out the window. It's just here, it's like triple it, whatever, I don't care. No, you're drunk. And we're going to make Nano Mesh here. And I'm not going to apologize for anything. I am not going to apologize to anyone. I do not recognize the authority of this court. Do not want a lawyer. I was chosen by God. That is my official defense. Chosen by God. Oh, what are we doing? We are getting that. We're making that. We're bringing this in, and we're bringing in keratin. So we need 1 core shell nanoparticle. We need 5 keratin. We're not even over time yet. We did good today. This was just overall a very, very good day. And this is divided by 6, and that's going to be 15. So we need 15 of you and 7,500 of you. Many Simics died for this. Yeah. I'll send out yet another whale. Used by 1,000 caravans. 1,060. That's new, actually. That's new with this patch. Okay, it's probably 6 months old at this point, but it's new to me. I'm pretty sure core shell nanoparticles are... That's Milfy. That's core shell nanoparticles. Right? Yeah. Why do we have so few of them for something I made so long ago? It's kind of worrying. But what are we doing now but building a bridge to the bottlenecks of tomorrow? Then you come here. It's so much smoother. I should complain more often. Complaining's great. 1,500, 7,500. All right, off you go. And now we have 3 solids and then 1 out. It's kind of ugly. What's our rate? So what we'll do is this. No. What I want to do... Oh, we have to finish it off. 1, 2. Bup, 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 bup. Is this going? Yes. Oh, it's very slow. And it takes a while to build up. All right, so what we'll do we will take this. We're just going to do these right here. We want this to come this way. And you to come up. And you to be core shell nanoparticles, right? We also want to get keratin in. And you have keratin definitely has to be a stack inserter. Okay, that's... I've kind of caused myself problems here, haven't I? That's fine. Yeah, I've definitely... This is not my best design. Not by far. Yeah, this is kind of garbage, actually. This is really, really, really serious trash. But okay, we're going with it. Can't go back now, right? There's no going home. And we do this as many times as necessary, which is to say, now we atone for our sins. Put that down. And then this doesn't happen. Everyone just has to stop being... Where did even that come from? Oh, I see where it came from. Alright, and so how much are we eating? 0.3, 0.3, we're at 0.2. 1.2, that's more than enough. And then over here at the end, that's more than 1 a second. We have our actual product. Like so. Alright, are we gonna see it go? No, we have to have this guy come back first. Oh, and you have to be regulated to keratin. But yeah, this is actually a very trash build. I was trying to save this space for something. I don't know what. Maybe more of these. I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't have a plan. And what is this used for again? Nano Mesh? It's used in electronics, it looks like. Oh, and you. Huh. Spent organic quantum battery. We're not going to think about that. So it seems like equally split. Okay, it's into intelligent unit. I'm calling this a substrate that goes in the electronics bin. All right. In the electronics area, do we have? We do not. We do not have a new bucket. All right, we'll go set that up. And then we'll be done, right? Well, we're not quite done. I need to go do a couple things. We're going to go try to build out the rest of... Are you going? Need formamide. How is that even conceivable? Let me write that down. Need formamide? Question. Otherwise, you can go. Okay. I'm headed over here. Bomb this down. And now we need a dinosaur. Dinosaur hungry. You need that. And you go all the way down to the newest, bestest product. Oh, is it starting? Yes, it is. It's going. It's just very hard to see. Why isn't that going? All right, we'll check that out in a second. It was a terrible design on my part, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's something very, very wrong with it. So let's go take a look. You are going, and we have Nano Mesh. That's awesome. Why aren't you going? What's your problem? We need more RPC mesh. Oh, it's not backing up. Oh, got it. And it takes a long time for more to get down because and we're only using blue hands, so it doesn't put an entire stack in, and it's all distributed. It's strange these are all going. Just strange. But we've accomplished our goal. There it is. Nano Mesh. Huzzah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now we can actually do a thing. Not that. We can go there. This entire thing. On our way to volumetric energy capacitor. All of this getting us ever closer to pi psi 4. It doesn't look that far away, does it? It really doesn't, especially since we have all the tech for this, or we will once nanozymes are researched. Okay, really close. All right, and now wrap up stuff. Let's go try to finish off the new power plant, just so I can say I've got it all done in a single day. We need more of these guys. I think that's enough. And I need all colors of modules. All right, so let's just take a walk. This is all backed up, and that's good. Everything done? This is what foresight gets you. An entire new power plant just out of nothing. All right, there's one going down. Okay, good. Efficiency, very important. Be very efficient. Okay, wonderful. Was that everything? I think that is all. 150 gigawatts of power thrown down in a single episode. That is glorious. All right, power secure again. What was the other thing I was going to check on? More pneumals in the pneumal bin. Because I was waiting to see if it'll just naturally get the fourth one and make me so proud of the pneumals. It did not. All right. This bin's almost out. I gotta go grab some more. All right, fine. Fine, I say. Fine. Still haven't fixed you, so I understand you're kind of mad. We're gonna get a full 500. No, we'll throw all these guys in. That will shut down chitin production for a while, which is a problem, but we'll recover. How is pneumals now? Pneumal. Oh, that was pneumal. So we're at 65 in the last minute. Oh, how are we doing on the bigger fish bowls? Right there. I could be high pressuring this, but I'm not. So 7, and we got 16. So it's going to be like 3 more episodes until we get those. And it's fine. Because this is 32. So maybe 2 more episodes, and then we'll just upgrade that. But then we'll have pneumals uplift done too. So, all right. It's not anything to worry about. I think we're done. This was a very good episode. This was a lot accomplished. Oh, we actually have chitin in stock now. That is... Oh, man. I want to clap like a seal. This is going so well. And this is just... Oh, this is not good. That has to be Vonix is rotting out. Don't look at that. How are we out of formamide? How is that possible? Right there. Formamide comes out of formaldehyde. And you are just chugging as hard as you can? No. Unless it has to overflow to get out. which it might. Wait, is this a closed loop? No. Yes, it has to overflow to get it. All right, let's just go fix that, right? See something, say something. As our last trick on the way out the door, because we're feeling so great about all this. Oh, can be prodded? You don't say. I don't know if I have enough of these. But I do know I can spam pretty hard. Again, this isn't out of a love for the ingredients. It's just an irrational desire to be efficient. Oh, you should be 4-2 then. You're better? Oh. We are, in fact, not better. Then you're full up, so there's no need to go faster anyway. All these guys are going 20% faster and now producing more because of prod. Okay. And I can't get those ones over there. That's very sad. It is all the difference in the world. Let's take a look at the latest. Formamide fluid. In the last minute. Used to be 4K. Now it's like close to double-ish. I feel like I can do better. I feel like this isn't good enough. 5-2. Oh, and here, have better ones. Now... Five, 3. That's okay. Too far. Good now. Now we're making 100 formamide a second. That's very tidy. And a whole bunch of methanol comes out of it. Oh, because it's just a pass-through. Okay. So it's just turning ammonia into formamide. Let's take a look now. Formamide. Alright, so we were at 48K, 50K. Now we're over double. Alright, that's what we're looking for. And of course it's more efficient. And of course we're out of science again. That's happening a lot. I feel like I have to worry about that at some point. But fantastic episode, really. No complaints at all about this. That's probably an issue. And this guy needs to be back, and we need more diamonds. Oh, we need a lot more diamonds. Luckily, it's on the way. I don't know if that's something I should deal with or not. The other big problem was formamide here. We just fixed something. So good. I do have to look at zinc ore soon. But Nano Mesh, taken care of. I'm not really sure we need anywhere near this much. But taken care of. Strange these are all going. How are these all going is the real question. Because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless I did the math wrong. Because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2... This half should be taking care of everything. It's not pressurized on pre-fiber. I don't know. We're going to run out of this stuff, whatever it is. It's not this stuff, it's the other stuff. This stuff. Alright, we're just going to watch it. I don't care. The other thing I don't care about, while obviously caring a whole lot about, is Greater Alien Sample, which was formamide, which we're going to wait for the speed of biofluid. We just have to let this go for a while. All right. Is there anything else I'm really interested in? No. I'm just really happy with all this over here. I'm fully pressurized on steam, mostly. All right. That was good. Let's wrap up. I'm also really liking this 2 texts a day cadence, even though it's absolutely getting away from me. It feels good, and that's what else can I guide my life by, you know? It seems correct. So line up right there. Line up right there. Right there. That's about right. Screenshot. Screenshot. Okay. Excellent episode today. We finally had our first brownout, and we responded to it aggressively by putting in an entire new bank of power. This is 150 gigawatts of pure biomass power just at our disposal. We just threw it down because we saw it coming, and we had all the pieces on hand. And that's excellent. I think we determined that the last power plant, when fully online, so half of it, wearing out half of it took 36 hours. So I guess wearing out the entire thing took 70 hours or so. My question was, how many hours is it going to take for me to wear out to get the next brown out? And I guessed, well, if it took 70 to wear out the last one, I want to say 30 this time. I think it's going to go faster and faster. Though, I don't know. Maybe not. 50? 50 might be a better guess. 50 hours when I go look in the chart. See how long it's passed until the next brownout. 50 hours, I think. 25 episodes. And then I have to put in the next one, which I will right here in this space I've left. After that, we touched a lot of stuff. We touched Yatoi again, because that's just what we do. We messed with Arthurians. We messed with Numels. We are very pleased that we have 3 out of 4 Numels right here. We'll soon start printing the rest over here, but right now it's not here yet. And then for our last trick, we did the final pieces of Zungroor cocoon processing and got all the way to Nano Mesh, which is a major component of the next generation of circuits that's coming, and more things coming in higher in prod. So very pleased with that. And that just kind of snapped right in. I've overbuilt. Oh, what's my first clue? Yeah, just an excellent episode all along. Oh, and we also got a lot more crude oil, and we worked on crude oil processing. And now that is just furiously going as hard as it can. And that's fantastic. Specifically, it's becoming grease. That was what was falling off. And I think that's supplying everything. We also reworked coke. And we also, this is the first episode where I upgraded all the mods, and I didn't experience any crushing problems. That's really good. All right, well, I'm done. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you all for watching. It's been a fantastic episode, and next time we're going to have another one. Next task up is advanced Nexolite processing in order to get the slurry and more Nexolite. But once I have the slurry, I can upgrade material processing to blue loaders, and it'll finally assume its final form. Can't wait. So thank you very much. We'll see you all around. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.